Harry's Springtime Favorites plug-in. So you're actually getting the plug-in and 3 different oils here. Enchanted Peony. I've used them all. I love them all. Enchanted Peony, which I think is my favorite. Magnolia Blossom. And finally, Rose Petals. All 3 of the oils and also the classic diffuser, $19.68 on that clearance price, H224869. And Harry, I use pretty much everything from your entire collection, and these I love because the diffuser itself is so pretty. And then, of course, the fragrance is wonderful.
Thank you. What I love about this is, and this is what you have in your house 24/7 to scent your home. And you're doing it perfectly. You unclip it on the side, you take one of the bottles, you put it in exactly, you put it in, you follow the contour, the glass goes in, and then you put the top on it, and then you plug it in. And for the next 4 to 6 weeks, because each refill lasts 4 to 6 weeks, and you put the plug in however your plug is, because it turns. So my plug in Florida would be the regular way, my plug in New York, sideways. And the great thing about this is for the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have scent in any room you go in. You don't have to light a candle. You open the back door, scent. You go to the powder room, scent. You go to your bathroom, scent. You have a basement. We've all converted our basement during this whole year or whatever, how many months it is. You go to your basement, scent. So the dog area, scent. The laundry room, scent. Just plug it in. Now let's talk about the scents you're getting. These are 3 of my best florals. And we're going to start with my #1, and I called it my #1 favorite floral I've ever created, which is Enchanted Peony. Oh. I use this year-round. I know. Peony is one of my favorite flowers.
Mine too.
1 and 2 because it's #1. It's tied with Lily of the Valley. But Enchanted Peony is velvet French peony. When it's really open and petals get really romantic and they start to open, some of the petals fall off. With pink camellia, golden amber, and a touch of fresh blackberry, just to cut a little headiness off the floral. Then we go to the wonderful Magnolia Blossom. Magnolia Blossom is sweet magnolia, the center of the magnolia, what I call the nectar of the magnolia. Then we added plum nectar, apricot, and it's a magical apricot. Don't think of it as a sweet, sticky apricot. It's not at all. It just pushes out in the right way, mixed with willow bark. And then you're getting 3. So remember, each one's 4 to 6 weeks. You're getting in this collection 3 to 5 months worth of scent. Now I have Rose Petals. It's a really youthful rose. It's wonderful rose, peony, apple, melon, geranium, and peach. We used to I'll sneak our candles into Kensington Palace for Princess Diana. So when she passed away, the family asked us to do her memorial candle. So this actually is the rose we used in that candle that we did for her memorial. And so it's a magical, wonderful, youthful rose. So it's that rose, that peony, the apple, the melon, the geranium, and peach. So it's not fruity, but it's a youthful, fruity rose, if you want to call it that.
It's amazing.
So you're getting really 3 different florals, but all of them easy to use. And again, when you plug it in, 24/7, you have scent. And the great thing is, you have to replace the refills when they're gone. So in the next, 3 to 5 months, yes, still you need new refills, but the plug-in lasts forever.
Right.
So this you get to use over and over for years. You'll get to use this. All you have to do is go to QVC.com and keep buying the refills.
Yeah, which is fantastic. Also, I want to point out some of Harry's actual diffusers do light up. This one specifically does not light up. So I just want you to know exactly which one you're getting, which I love, Harry. Also, I love having a mix of both because when it doesn't light up, those are the ones you can kind of almost hide a little bit more if you want to. They're just kind of tucked away in those corners of your home.
Actually, it's also great. You can put it in your bedroom. You can put it in your bathroom of your bedroom. And the light won't bother you from going to sleep.
Exactly.
So it's easy to have it in places you don't want a light. Now, anyone ever wonder why my glass, it's in a glass container and not a plastic container like other companies? Because the essential oils. When you have pure essential oils, they need to be contained in glass like a perfume, like a fine fragrance. So this is a fine fragrance. What makes my plug-in different? It is a fine fragrance, home fragrance, with essential oils. So when you're using this, the true essence of the fragrance comes out in your home, not those cloying synthetic fragrances.
It's true.
The true essence of the fragrance comes in your home.
No, that's absolutely true. This is very, very popular. Clearance price here, 350 ordered. Many of you picking up more than one, which is so smart, because once you experience, well, you may already be in love with these fragrances like I am, these scents, but if you are trying these for the first time, even just that Enchanted Peony, in and of itself, getting more stocking up, you're going to be glad. Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead.
Let me go through the scents again, but I want to say one thing, why it's smart to pick up more than one. Because you get a diffuser, and every time you get a diffuser, you get to use a scent in another room. So if you put it in your kitchen, the diffuser will fit perfectly in your kitchen. If you then put it in your living room, this will fill your living room with scent, your powder room. So every time you get a diffuser, you get to add it to another room. Okay, let's go through this.
No, I agree with that. And I also want to point out, I love having matching diffusers. I just like when things match. So also if you get multiples, then you have multiple diffusers that have the same look. Or, yes, multiple diffusers that have the same look, which I love from a decor standpoint. Okay, so Enchanted Peony.
Okay. My favorite floral, you know I named it, a year ago. One of our most popular on QVC. Oh, and I should add, you can only get the plugins of HomeWorx here at QVC. This is all QVC only. So the Enchanted Peony, Velvet French Peony. Do you know when you see a peony and it opens up, even Allie just sent them to my wife for Mother's Day, and you open those French peonies and they just the look of them is romantic, let alone the smell.
Yes.
So you've got that French velvet peony mixed with pink camellias, golden amber, and a touch of fresh blackberry. The fruitiness just helps to take away the headiness of the floral. It's just really an enchanted peony. Then we go to Magnolia Blossom. The nectar, the middle of the magnolia, when you put your nose to magnolia, where does it come from? It comes from the center, the nectar. And then we added plum nectar with it. Apricot, not a sweet apricot. It's actually a wonderful, wonderful dry apricot that just surprises the way it comes out underneath the magnolia and willow bark. Again, I'm just reading top notes, 15 to 20 essential oils in each one. Now let's talk about the rose petals. I said it before. We had done the candle for the Princess Diana's memorial. This is that rose we used. Youthful rose, really refreshing rose, and you don't hear that a lot on rose. It's a refreshing rose mixed with peony, apple, melon, geranium, and peach. You have to try this one to understand how all those fruity notes work so well with that floral.
Even just the hint of crisp apple that you just get from me, I get like right off the top. Oh, it's just so fresh and very, very unique.
It's rare you can put a rose in the kitchen. That's a wonderful, youthful, fruity rose.
That's a very good point. Okay, 600 ordered. You're getting one each of these 3 iconic fragrances from Harry, and also the diffuser. Many of you picking up more than one, which is such a great idea. As Harry and I both said, do it because you're getting multiple diffusers, and for me, I like it because you're getting multiples that also match. Thumbs up on that one.
And multiple rooms in your home.
Yes, right. $6.56 on 3 easy pays, H224869. Not enough